there actually is a CD in there. Let me take it out. This is a Crash CD. Alright, so if you just power it on, and there actually is a CD in there. Let me take it out. This is a Crash CD. Crash Warped. Go ahead and place it in my little folder. I'll show you, flip through that in a little bit. So let's power it on without anything first, just to see what happens. And it boots up. You have a volume adjusting and a brightness adjustment, and those are the only two adjustments for the screen you have. The screen is also held on by two screws that I'll remove later to show you what's behind there. And if you don't have a game in it, you can either just play CDs if it's not an actual Sony game and you just have a CD in there, or you can just access the memory to see what kind of saves you have on it. I honestly have no idea, so just check. It looks like I have a bunch of saves. It's loading very slowly, and I'm not even sure if you can see it, but that's okay. Looks like I have some Crash, some Resident Evil, some Tony Hawk 3, Spyro, and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, you can just copy, swap some memories to card slots from transfer this one to this one. So I remember sometimes I go over to my friend's house and I'd bring a memory card so I could continue the game or whatever. So it's always fun. And let's just pop in the game. Actually, let's go to the games really quick. Actually, I do have another small memory card in here. I have NBA Live, Tekken 3, Resident Evil Director's Cut, good game. Driver, good game. Crash Warp, that was in there at first, I love that game. Game Day, Triple Play, that was actually a really fun game. The Home Run Derby, Resident Evil 2. Great game. Army Men 3D, it's pretty good. Game Shark, actually we'll explain something about this later. I bought this because it was quite cheap at a store and it just enables cheats on some games, which I thought was fun, but it can also be used as a swap disc, and I'll explain what that is later. Resident Evil 3 and Nemesis, one of my favorite games. The other disc of Resident Evil 2, the guy, because of Resident Evil 2, the story, you either play as the girl or the guy, and I love how it takes place in the same city as 3 and 2. It's the map is quite similar, and I like that. Crash Bash, great multiplayer game. Played that a lot with my brother. A Beyblade game, wow. Driver, the 2-disc Driver for Driver 2. NHL Face Off. Crash Bandicoot, the original Resident Evil. I made some backups of some games, because you're really not allowed to download, it's this game, you're not allowed to download ROMs. You're only allowed to rip them from your own CDs, and then you can make copies of them, and I'll show you how you're able to actually play the copies in a minute. Frogger 2, great game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and Ape Escape. I do have another binder, but I won't bother going through it now. But actually, let's just launch the game. I feel like Resident Evil 3. Let's just see what happens. It loads up. Turn up the volume. It just has 2 small speakers here, and the screen is very small, but it was awesome. I put this everywhere, brought it in my room, put it on the table, put it next to the TV. My brother was using a system on the TV. It was just like a portable PlayStation. It was so cool, and this is back when I said the TVs were so thick. It was like nothing like this. It was just all fun. And of course it has the small PS1 logo up there, and it has small little rubber things, so when it closes it'll be nice. This is just some gunk because I put a sticker on there and I ripped it off. So yeah, it runs any game good. There you go, so just Resident Evil beginning, so that's awesome. And yeah, it just plays any game perfectly. Any PlayStation game. And the thing about this is, I'll explain how a swap disc works. I'll actually use, what's a good game? Just going through my other binder real quick. Actually, I'm going to try Abe Oddworld. This is an interesting game. So this is a game that I actually ripped the original from. I forgot which program it was. It was so long ago, and I just downloaded it. But these cannot play by themselves. You need something to actually like kind of boot it, because there's like a boot section on the Sony CDs that allows it to play, so you can't just play pirated games. But I'll show you how to play that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, open it, slow down the discs, and the way that the swap disc works is actually this Game Shark. I didn't even know this was a possibility, but you place in the Game Shark game, you turn it on, and right here, if you hit the open button, there's this little pressure sensitive button that if it gets raised, it stops the game from spinning, and it's right in there. So what I did is I pushed it down and held it down and poured a little bit of super glue in it. So my PlayStation even runs if the thing is open. And then I go ahead and it's loading the Game Shark. Wow, this thing is old. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to launch Abe's Odyssey in a minute. Or Oddworld, I forgot the name of it. Let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. I should. And then after this, I'm gonna take off the back and just show you what that looks like. Click English, it's loading. I mean, the screen quality is, it's fine for the games, and honestly, I think it's perfect. People nowadays would be like, what is going on? This is so weird. Start game without codes. It says insert game disk, press X to continue, so you'd open it up. Then you just place in a game, and you should push a button and it should just boot up the game. If I did it correctly. Let's just see what happens. It's thinking a little bit. And it's thinking and moving. And there we go. Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, an interesting game. Actually, free bought it on Steam too. And these discs are just CDs, they're not even DVDs. And I always loved how they're very shiny and black. Interesting. So there you go. You can just load games if you want. Like, go ahead and made a bunch of copies of my Resident Evil games and just games I cared about in case it got scratched. So you can go ahead and play your games that you burned yourself. Very cool. And since I glued the button down, it'll just keep going. So I'll just turn it off, slow it down. I'll remove the game, and I'll go ahead and show you what the screen looks like when it comes up. If I did it correct. And these discs are just CDs, they're not even DVDs. And I always loved how they're very shiny and black. Interesting. So there you go. You can just load games if you want. Like, go ahead and made a bunch of copies of my Resident Evil games and just games I cared about in case it got scratched. So you can go ahead and play your games that you burned yourself. Very cool. And since I glued the button down, it'll just keep going. So I'll just turn it off, slow it down. I'll remove the game, and I'll go ahead and show you what the screen looks like when it comes up. Let's just place this stuff to the side. Go ahead and